5 years after Godzilla's victory over King Ghidorah, Kong is under Monarch's watch in a massive dome on Skull Island. He shares a special bond with Gia, the last Iwi native, who is deaf and communicates with him using sign language. Gia is the adopted daughter of Eileen Andrews, an anthropological linguist with Monarch. As Kong continues to grow, it's clear to Eileen that he won't be able to stay in the dome much longer. However, leaving Skull Island means risking confrontation with Godzilla, as there can only be one alpha. Meanwhile, Bernie Hayes, an employee of Apex Cybernetics and the host of a Titan conspiracy theory podcast, uncovers suspicious activities at a Pensacola facility, including shipments to Apex's Hong Kong location and plans for a massive machine. Godzilla suddenly attacks the facility, and during the chaos, Bernie discovers a large device. Madison Russell, a fan of Bernie's podcast and the daughter of Monarch scientists Mark and the late Emma Russell, believes there's a reason behind Godzilla's unpredictable behavior. She suspects Apex Cybernetics is behind it and convinces her friend Josh to help investigate Godzilla's attacks. Apex CEO Walter Simmons, founder of Apex Cybernetics, is dedicated to solving Earth's Titan problem. He recruits Nathan Lin, a former Monarch geologist and Hollow Earth theorist, to lead a mission into the Hollow Earth to find a new power source. Walter persuades Nathan that this power source is crucial for controlling the Titans. Initially hesitant due to his brother's death during a previous Hollow Earth expedition caused by a strong reverse gravitational effect, Nathan agrees after Walter reveals Apex's development of HEAVs, or Hollow Earth aerial vehicles, designed to withstand the intense gravitational pressure. Nathan then meets with Eileen Andrews and convinces her to let Kong guide them into the Hollow Earth through an outpost in Antarctica, as only a Titan can open the entry. Nathan, Eileen, and an Apex team led by Walter's daughter, Maya, board the modified barge escorted by the US Navy, carrying a sedated and restrained Kong. Gia, who communicates with Kong using sign language, keeps him calm. Eileen is amazed to discover that Kong understands sign language. Godzilla attacks the convoy, defeating Kong. Nathan releases Kong's shackles after Godzilla tilts the barge, allowing Kong to push back Godzilla and save Gia. The battle shifts to an aircraft carrier, where Godzilla uses his atomic breath to destroy it. Kong, unable to breathe underwater, is easily defeated. The ships disable their power, tricking Godzilla into retreating. To avoid further conflict, Kong is airlifted to the Hollow Earth entrance. Gia convinces him to enter the tunnel, as he cannot survive in the cold Antarctic climate, and the team follows him in the HEAVs. Madison and Josh find Bernie by tracking his purchases of bleach, which he uses to avoid organic tracking technology. Bernie joins their investigation, and they sneak into the wrecked Apex base, discovering a secret underground facility. They are accidentally locked into a monorail transport to Apex headquarters in Hong Kong, where they uncover a test Mecha Godzilla, controlled telepathically by Ren Serizawa, son of the late Ishiro Serizawa, through the neural networks of a severed Ghidorah head. Mecha Godzilla is limited by its power supply. Ren uses homegrown skull crawlers to train with Mecha Godzilla, which has the laser breath. Walter plans to harness the Hollow Earth's energy to overcome Mecha Godzilla's limitations. Inside the Hollow Earth, Kong and the team discover an ecosystem similar to Skull Island, with flying skull crawlers that destroy one of their HEAVs before Kong fights them off. They find the species' ancestral throne room, which contains remnants of an ancient war with Godzilla's kind and a glowing axe made from another Godzilla's dorsal plates. As they identify the power source, the Apex team sends its signature back to their Hong Kong base despite Eileen's protests. Drawn by Mecha Godzilla's activation, Godzilla arrives in Hong Kong and drills a shaft to the throne room with his atomic breath. Maya and the Apex team try to escape but are crushed by Kong. Kong, Eileen, Gia, and Nathan ascend to Hong Kong, where Kong engages in a final battle with Godzilla. Kong initially gains the upper hand, but is ultimately defeated by Godzilla, suffering a shoulder dislocation and cracked ribs. Madison, Johnson, and Bernie are caught by security and taken to Walter. Despite Ren's concerns about the power source's volatility, Walter orders him to activate Mecha Godzilla. Now possessed by Ghidorah's consciousness, Mecha Godzilla kills Walter, electrocutes Ren, and attacks Hong Kong. Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla battle, but Godzilla is overwhelmed by Mecha Godzilla's laser beam, which proves stronger than his atomic breath. Godzilla is thrown around like a toy as he struggles against Mecha Godzilla. Nathan revives Kong by destroying an HEAV and using its engines to produce an electromagnetic pulse, jumpstarting Kong's weak heartbeat. Gia persuades Kong to help Godzilla. As Mecha Godzilla overpowers both Titans, Josh short-circuits its controls using Bernie's flask of liquor, briefly disabling the mecha. Godzilla then charges Kong's axe with his atomic breath, enabling Kong to destroy Mecha Godzilla. Madison, Bernie, and Josh reunite with Mark Russell, while Godzilla and Kong acknowledge each other before going their separate ways. Later, Monarch establishes an observation post in the Hollow Earth where Kong now reigns. The Monsterverse, starting with 2014's Godzilla, culminates in Godzilla vs. Kong, directed by Adam Wingard. The film features epic battles between Godzilla and Kong, exploring their role and showcasing stunning visuals. Though the human characters mainly serve exposition, the monster fights are intense and thrilling. Years after Godzilla saved humanity, he returns, attacking cities. He senses Kong, who lives in a controlled environment on Skull Island. Eileen Andrews and Gia protect Kong, but Nathan Lind, directed by Apex Cybernetics CEO Walter Simmons, plans to transport Kong to Hollow Earth for its power source. Meanwhile, Bernie Hayes and Madison Russell investigate Apex's true motives. The fight scenes between Godzilla and Kong are spectacular, with both using their immense size and strength. The destruction is vast, and the film focuses on the intense, thrilling clashes between the two titans. Godzilla vs. Kong focuses more on King Kong, portraying him as the more sympathetic character and bringing his story full circle. Godzilla, by contrast, has limited screen time and is quickly shown as the aggressor. While Godzilla's appearances are spectacular, Kong's character arc is more fully developed. The film delves into the visually striking lore of Hollow Earth, connecting the Titans' battle to their origins without providing much depth into their ancient rivalry. The human characters primarily serve to drive the plot, with their stories lacking depth and emotional resonance. The most interesting human element is the relationship between Gia and Kong, which is heartfelt and endearing. The film touches on themes of corporate greed and control, posing real questions about who the real monsters are. Though it doesn't fully explore these ideas, Demian Bichir's performance stands out, bringing conviction to his role. Overall, Godzilla vs. Kong entertains with massive, thrilling battles and intriguing monster lore, despite some shortcomings in human character development and thematic exploration. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.